Hi there. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to ask you an important question. Are you wondering why your hard work isn't reflecting in your bank account? If so, I've got something that could change the game for you. With my Digital Product Accelerator one-on-one coaching program, I'm on a mission to help entrepreneurs like you bank consistent revenue without sacrificing your time or sanity. Imagine shifting from 90% client-facing work to enjoying consistent revenue from your digital products, all while reclaiming your time. You already know that you don't need another course, and a one-size-fits-all approach isn't going to cut it. What you need is a strategic, long-term plan tailored just for you. So if you're ready to build the profitable, freedom-giving business you've dreamed of, apply to work with me by going to destinycop.com/apply. I cannot wait to learn more about you and your business. Welcome to the Course Creators MBA podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Destiny Cop, and I help business owners increase the revenue with digital products and Evergreen sales funnels. In this podcast, we go deep into product and marketing strategies for digital product creators. We cover everything from digital product creation, how to market and sell your digital products, and just as important, how to find your ideal customer. Let's jump right into our show. Welcome back to our series where we're talking all about Evergreen sales funnels. And we are in episode number 117. And I'm going to talk with you about how to know if you're ready to create an Evergreen sales funnel. And this is a question that I get all the time. And some of the questions are, don't I have to launch multiple times before I set up my funnel for my online course or program? And this is a really good one. Don't I have to make sure that my webinar is converting in a live launch before I can go evergreen? Another question is, don't I have to invest a ton of money in Facebook and Instagram ads to do a live launch before going evergreen? And I'm going to answer all of these questions today. And here is what I have found. And this is based on my experience as a Facebook ads manager and helping business owners sell their online courses or coaching programs. And the reality is, for many newer entrepreneurs, they're not ready for a live launch yet. So it doesn't make sense for them to do an extravagant live launch before they set up their Evergreen sales funnel. And here is why. So to have a successful live launch, you need a very engaged and warm audience. Even if you run paid ads to fill up a live webinar or challenge event or whatever type of live event you're doing, these new leads are typically not ready to buy yet. Doesn't mean that you're not going to get any sales from those paid ads, but some of them might not be ready to buy for you, right now. They might buy from you 6 months from now, after they've gotten to know you a little bit better. But it generally takes time to warm up an audience so that the leads you get on your list today, they'll be ready to buy at a later date. So when you see some of these industry influencers out there having these big, huge launches, they're filling up their webinars, they're filling up their challenges. I want you to keep in mind that they've spent years, right? They've spent years building up this audience. They've spent years warming up this audience. In many cases, these people have been on their list, I would say at least 6 months or even 1 to 2 years before they have purchased their course or program. And this is why I recommend that newer business owners set up their evergreen sales funnel first to sell their digital product or coaching program. I recommend that they do that first. I want them to take some time to grow their email list, to grow their following on social media, to warm up their audience before they layer on a live launch. This doesn't mean that you can't still optimize your evergreen sales funnel in the meantime. Doesn't mean you can't make tweaks to it, just like you would do anyway, anytime that you set up an evergreen sales funnel. Now, another benefit of setting up an evergreen sales funnel is that it not only gives you the ability to test and figure out strategies that would work for a more kind of passive launch, it also creates awareness for your course or program. So even if somebody doesn't buy your course, as they go through your evergreen sales funnel, they're getting to know more about you and how you can help them. So you can follow up with them in the future with your offer, maybe, 3 months down the road, and, follow up with them and see if that is something that they would be interested in at that time. So there's a lot of benefits to first starting with an evergreen sales funnel. And I consider that to kind of be a baseline. You need that as a baseline in your business. I'm not saying that you can't layer on a live launch or a paid workshop or other ways to drive revenue in your business, but I want you to have an evergreen sales funnel as a staple. We want that running in your business 24/7. It doesn't mean that they're going to purchase right away. We hope that, some of them will, and definitely some of them will. Some of them may not. They might not purchase until you do a live launch. They might not purchase until you circle back with them 3 months down the road, and then maybe they're ready to buy them. But there's a ton of benefits in setting up an evergreen sales funnel in your business. And I think every online business owner who has a digital product or wants to have a digital product, or maybe you have a coaching program where you've bundled in like an online course, you need to have an evergreen sales funnel in there as a staple. It also gets you used to selling your products and your coaching programs. So there's a lot of benefits there. If you have any questions about evergreen sales funnels or our digital product accelerator program that we've been talking about throughout this series, where we help business owners who have digital products or coaching programs set up and optimize your evergreen sales funnel, feel free to DM me on Instagram or reach out on LinkedIn. @DestinyCop is my handle. I would love to learn more about you and your business. I'll also put the link to the Digital Product Accelerator program in the show notes so you can learn more about it. The pricing for the program's in there too, in the FAQ section. So if you want to check that out and apply if you think it's going to be a great fit for you and where you're at in your business. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you love the show, we'd appreciate a review on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast platform and show us some love there. Have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.